Hey everybody, this is Oliver Joyce. Welcome to April, well, 7th of April to be precise, and that means less than 2 months until the game is in early access, which of course is May 27th. So I've been slamming the workload for this game. Swords and Sandals Immortals is a massive, massive game. And as you know, not everything's going to be ready for early access, but I'm just trying to tie as much of the game together as I can in time for that. You know, some features will be locked off and others will be available after. But over the last couple of weeks, I just want to show you in this video today what I've been working on. A quick look at the notebook. What have I done? I have added in the Grand Champion introduction animations. I've improved the local champion introduction animations. I've added a Grand Champion reward screen. Stellar Crystal currencies are in the game. There's a new star shader on level up animations, which looks really cool. I'll show you that. We have improved stressed inspired animations. Steeds are in the game, you know, like mounts, things you can ride around the overworld map on. I'm going to show you that today as well. Mini adventures are in the game, 53 of them so far and counting. There's 36 location adventures have been added to the game. Alignment shift on adventure choices in the game. Highlights to location icons and improved fog of war map. And a few bug fixes. So that was my last like 9 days or so. So it's been super productive, but hence the lack of videos, which I do apologize for. But yeah, I'm going to show you just a couple of little improvements for the game in this video. Not a long video, but I hope you enjoy it. Let's jump in and I'll show you first of all the new star shader on the level up animation. Okay, so as usual, this is a debug build of the game, so I've just got a random character I've created and set up this sort of level up scenario. We're in Willard Sound, and normally you would not see the Tavern Keeper in Willard Sound, but when I'm in debug mode, I can turn everything on, just so I can get around everything nice and quick. But let's go to the level up scene, and that's when I show you the new Starfield background. Check this out. Isn't that cool? Stars and galaxies, supernovas all fly by. It's much nicer than the old one, I think. And that's just a cool shader I found as part of the Godot community. Really awesome. I've adjusted some parameters to it, but it really makes the game kind of feel that this more space opera that I was going for. You know, swords and sandals in space. And it looks really nice on this background as well. And of course, you wake up and return to the town, leveled up. Oh, okay, so this is another scene I want to show you guys. This is just, of course, 2 random gladiators. That's the same one from last time, but we're in the frozen north of Brandor in some glacial field. And what I've done is I've turned the spirit amount right up. So when you take a hit, you either get, you know, your stress goes right up. Here's your little spirit meter here. Or your inspiration meter goes up. Stress goes, you know what I mean. So what we'll do is hopefully we can just hit him. Okay, I've missed him once. If I miss him again, oh, he's been broken. Okay, check this out. That is the new stress thing, and it's a bit faster. And I just think it looks a lot nicer. It's cool, kind of like stress pulses on there. I'm gonna try and hurt him. Am I broken as well? Oh. Or we can say that again. All right. Let's see if we're demoralized for the whole turn. Well, that's no good. I wanted to show you the inspirational one. We'll do it in another video. Hang on. Okay, here's another fight in the you know, the familiar fields of Willard Sound. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk forward, see if he can hit me a few times, and hopefully, okay. Yeah, he gets inspired. Come on, hit me a couple of times. Useless golem, he's broken. Alright, he deserves it. So there you go, you get to see that. Now, I will... Those things will all kill him. There was a bug in the sluggish version of the last demo, but that works now too, so... He's been slowed down, but let's hit him... There we go. That's the new inspirational inspired animation, which I think looks pretty cool. You only see it very briefly, but I think it just gives you a bit of a, like a yes, I'm powered up. And you know, in this instance, all damage taken is half because I've become unyielding for the next 10 turns. So I think that's pretty cool. Okay, I've got one more thing I want to show you in today's video, and that is Steeds. This is something I've been planning for the game for quite some time, and it's been exciting to be able to add into the game. So, you know, Sword and Sandals, you have 300 days to defeat the Starbound Gladiator. And a lot of people have been stressing out that that's not enough time, considering how big the game world is and how many towns and so on. Now, there's over 36 towns, plus dungeons, plus radar towers, adventures, all these cool, you know, observatories, not radar towers. You'll see those in a minute. Lots of cool stuff. A world that's quite big and takes a long time to get around. Firstly, I want to just tell you something. You're not going to see every town in every playthrough. Sometimes you're going to have to pick a path. You're going to have to go north and then around through the frozen north, or you might go south through the deserts. You will pick the path that your gladiator takes to reach the Starbound Gladiator. If after 300 days you're not a high enough level, he's not even going to fight you. He's going to fight whoever the assigned arena champion is. Once you've reached a certain tier of arena champion, he will take you on no matter what. But he's not going to fight some level 15 gladiator who didn't, you know, qualify, because why would he? He's going to fight the reigning arena champion, which hopefully is you. Now, the key to becoming an arena champion is, you know, obviously get good, but you need to be able to get around the map fast, right? And if we're on foot, this takes a long time. So we're going to jump over to the Overworld map now, and I'm going to show you what I mean by this. Okay, so here we are on the new look Overworld map, which is coming along really nicely. What I've done is there's a fog of war there, which I've made much more subtle. In earlier versions, it was a dark grey, nearly black, which didn't look very nice. But you can see here I've traveled between Willardstown and Shackleford before, and that's illuminated that quite nicely. You can, of course, zoom out and see more of the map. How cool is this? This is some new details on the map that is being updated all the time. Beautiful big map. This is the unknown areas, which have not been created yet, only outlined. What we can see in this map as well, this here is what I called before a radar tower, but it's actually an observatory. And when you go to an observatory, we will go there in a minute, there will be special adventures for you to do with the Starbound Gladiator, but they only happen once you defeated grand champions in the big arena. This is a big info dump, this video, isn't it? There's lots to learn. But, okay, what I really want to show you is Steeds. Right now, 5 days, 1 hour to reach Shackleford. Let's go there. And that's, you know, the closest town. So if you were to travel to the further towns, it's going to take you weeks and weeks and weeks, and that's valuable time that you don't want to lose in this game. Let's encamp. Now, tavern, normally not available in Shackleford, of course, but once you've defeated that first grand champion, the next character you will meet will be the Tavern Keeper, so we'll start seeing him in the early access build a lot more. Now, I've shown you this guy before, Halgrax of Pilthia. You can buy, let's see what he does sell. He sells burgers. You can get yourself a delicious LFK burger for the dungeons, which are not built yet. Roast chicken. Or, hey, what's this? A Dracon Charger. Okay, that's a Steed. Now, we're not high enough level to get that yet, but I'm going to use a little magic and level us up. So just bear with me one moment. Boom! Magic happens! Okay. Yeah, magic has happened and we're now level 14. Amazing. So now we can actually afford to buy this Dracon Charger right here. And this is the level 14 Steed. Steeds, like everything else, come and go. Every 3 or 4 days, the shops restock. It's every 3 days. And sometimes Halgrax will have horses to sell you, other times not. This is a pretty good Steed. This increases our overland travel speed to 215%, which is over twice as fast. Right now, there's 10 Steeds in the game, but there will be more. Not all horses either. There is some other interesting ones. Okay, we're going to go to the overland now, the overworld. See, here we have a Dracon Charger. This button here, select which charger to ride. When you have more Steeds, they'll appear next, and you can choose a faster horse if you want. I haven't put any kind of other advantages or penalties, but now, notice, it used to take over 4 days, nearly 5 days to reach Willardstown. we can get there in 2 days now. Or we can travel to Phaetor in 2 days. Or an adventure over here. So if we travel, first of all, let's travel to this observatory. Wow, twice as fast. So although a steed is expensive, you know, it's going to be well worth your time to have. Okay, under construction. This area of the game is not completed yet. We'll be coming to early access. We're going to see this message throughout the game until I build certain areas like dungeons and so on. But I just wanted to show you that I am populating the map with things. That observatory there. Ancient Tolator is a little area down there, which is pretty cool. 9 hours too. Here's an adventure over here, 3 days away. And of course, when you get a... So, you see a merchant sitting beside a fallen wagon on the road. Do you help repair the broken axle, or is he the merchant of his goods? Help repair the broken axle. Roll the dice. Ah, failed. Your finger is caught under a wagon wheel, causing serious damage to your sword hand. This adventure is over and we lose 1 attack. Tough times for Aussies. Okay. Yeah, so that is the Steed. There's another adventure there. I think it's all the same one at the moment. There are heaps of different ones. We'll try it again anyway. We'll try and steal from him next time. Ah, we failed again with an 8. And we lose an agility. Ridiculous. But anyway, you can zoom in and out of the map. Those adventures I showed you in the last video, they disappear and reappear. 2 adventures down here now. And another observatory. There's about 6 observatories. They are in fixed positions. There's one up here in the mountains, one there, one here, and they have an important role to play in the game. Alright, well that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Showed you a couple of new bits of polish and kind of fun things in the game. Steeds are my personal favorite. I've been wanting to add those for ages. Next up will be random loot tables. Things like, you know, King's Axe of the Bear, Magician's Helmet of Strength, you know, that kind of stuff. As you've seen in games like Diablo, and of course, Sword and Sandals 3. Started working on it last night, and hopefully we'll have something to show you in a few weeks, I think. Next, after that, we'll be working on Arena Champions, which is going to be a lot of hard work. There's so many to build. Anyway, speaking of hard work, Armor, hey, what are you doing?
If you'd like to be a patron, that would make my day.
Get off, get off. You jumped in too early. Fool. The Patreon supporters, they work hard and they support the channel, and I want to give you guys a salute. Barty X, Brandon K, Cheese Chaos, Jerstens, Daniel Funches, Davi Hollander, Ilya Gurovich, XR Omega, Jeffro X3D, Hopeless, Eunice, Lee Hao Yu, Michael Loda, Neighbor Jack, Noah Gudajan, and Pipe Punch. Welcome, Pipe Punch, to the team. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for supporting me. It really does mean a lot. And you can support me by just subscribing to the channel. Videos have been infrequent, but they will become more frequent during early access as I have a little bit more time. You know, they take an hour or 2 to make. You'd be surprised how many takes I do of some of these, even though I don't do any editing. We just make mistakes as part of game dev. Anyway, my friends, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you haven't wishlisted the game yet, please jump on the website and give it a wish list. The link will be below, and you know it helps me out, and it will also remind you when the game is coming out, which is altogether now May 27th. All right, until the next video, my friends, look after yourselves, and bye for now.